Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Loving My Home with Tammy, and I'm Tammy. I am going to be doing my kitchen today and my dining room. We are decorating for fall. I've got everything cleared out. I'll show y'all that in a minute, but first I want to give a shout out to one of my dearest friends. She makes earrings with clay. I'm wearing a pair of them now. Really cute for fall. She has all kinds of designs, all different colors. Her site is called Ear Candy. I would love for y'all to go and check her out. She has very great prices. Anyway, go and check her out, Ear Candy. And anyway, back to the video. We are going to, again, like I said, be doing the dining room and my kitchen area. They are combined. I'm going to walk you around and let you see all of the empty space that I've cleared out everything, and then we'll get to cleaning and decorating. Okay, here we are walking around. That's my buffet, but it's nasty. Look how nasty. Okay, that's that. This is my hutch over there. I took everything off. I don't really decorate it as a rule over and over again because I use all these dishes. So this is more of a functional space. I may put one or two things on there, but anyway, there's all the things that goes on it, but it needs cleaning too. Look at the little spot. You can see where things sat. There, and all the dust. So embarrassing. And here's my little peg hook. I found that at a thrift store. I think I paid like $3.99 for it. And so anyway, I like it. And I have this old lantern. The reason I didn't take it off is because I'm going to leave it there, but it has lights that are plugged into it. So I left that there. And then over here in my kitchen area, I left all of my staple things that I use all the time. My little teapot, my Keurig, my teapods. I don't drink coffee, but I love me some hot chocolate, and my husband loves tea. So there's that. And there's this. I don't change that out much either, but I did put this in for fall, even though I didn't take it down. But there's that. And then here's my kitchen counters. I have a couple of dishes to wash. But anyway, the counters are all empty. I made French toast this morning, so I haven't put up my containers. And I'm going to get rid of the black and white stuff I have in my house. I have some of the canisters. That's the last one that needs to be put up. And also, I'm going to be replacing my black and white rug. I would love for y'all to give me your opinion on which one looks better. I'm not actually going to get rid of it. I'm just going to put it away for now. But I'm putting in a new rug. So I would love to get y'all's opinion on that. Now I'm going to show you all of the things that I'm going to be putting into my kitchen dining area. A few items up there, but my bed in my guest room is covered. As I put things out, I'll tell you where I got them. Most of them are so old, you probably couldn't find them anymore. But anyway, I will point out where I got a lot of my items. All right, now we're going to move into the kitchen area. I'm going to do those couple of dishes that I have in the sink. I'm going to put away the items that I have on my counter, wipe down the counters, and I will decorate the kitchen area first. From there, I will move into the dining room. Okay, now that I have everything wiped down, I have all the things I'm going to use on the counters and in my little coffee bar area here on the counter. And then I'm going to be putting that out. You hear that shaking, that's my dog Miley. She's walking around. Anyway, I've got everything laid out here on the counters that I'm going to be putting into my kitchen area. So I'm going to flip the camera around again and let y'all watch how I put everything out. I have these few little items that I'm going to hang on my little pegs underneath that cabinet. The cabinet came from Hobby Lobby. It was a spring shop. I think I got it like 3 or 4 years ago. And then my husband and I built that little peg rail to go up underneath it. I'm going to use this little towel that I got at Hobby Lobby. It says Grateful. I'm just going to take it and tie a knot in the top. I'm going to put it on this little peg right there. I'm going to put this little hot pad to hide the cords. And I'm going to hang these two little cutting boards. I got this one at Walmart about a year ago. And then this little one here I got in the spring shop at Hobby Lobby. I'm now going to add this little basket. I thrifted this, I believe, from our local Goodwill. And then some of these fall leaf stems from Hobby Lobby. Okay, I'm also going to add 3 little copper mugs that I got at a local antique store. And I believe that's all I'm going to put on my coffee bar. Now I'm going to add a couple of little things to that corner right there. I'm going to take this little plant. I got this at the Dollar General store, I think last spring. And I'm going to put it in this little pot. I got it at the Target dollar spot last year. And then this little pumpkin was from Target dollar spot last year also. Now, this side of the kitchen is done. So now I'm going to flip over to this side over here. Okay, now we're going to move to this side. I'm going to start with this little Hello October sign. I got this last year at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put that up in my little kitchen window. It's not quite October, but just in a few days it will be. So there we go. There's that. Then this area here, I've got a little riser that I got at the Dollar General store about a year ago, and I paid $5 for it. And I'm gonna sit on top of that. I'm going to add this little copper pot. I bought this at our local Goodwill. It was white with little blue specks on it. And so I spray painted it with the Krylon hammered spray paint in a copper color. So I thought that turned out really cute. It has a hammered look, if you can see. And I'm going to sit that on this riser right over here next to my microwave. And then I have some little eucalyptus leaves that I'm going to sit in that. Okay. And then next to that, I'm going to sit this glass pumpkin. I bought mine at Walmart many, many years ago. I know they sell one similar to it at the Target Dollar Spot. But mine's from Walmart. I think I paid $10 for it. Okay, so there's that. I will put some candy or something in it in the future. Maybe even bake some cookies. Not sure yet. Okay, so next in that corner to disguise the cords, I have a cutting board. Let me get that. I bought this one at Hobby Lobby in the spring shop. It comes with 3 cutting boards in the little stand. I'm just going to slide that into the corner over here, and it will disguise those cords and makes the ugly go away. So there's that. Really cute. I like that. And right here, next to my little lamp, I'm going to get this little 2-tier tray. I got this at Michael's online, and I think I paid maybe around $12. So I'm going to sit that right here. And to that, I'm going to add this little Rae Dunn clock. I got this at TJ Maxx probably last year. And so I'm just going to slide that into here like so. And then next to that, I'm going to add 2 little pumpkins. This one was from the Dollar Tree. This one was from Hobby Lobby. Oops. And then a little pine cone out of my yard. Okay, that's the bottom shelf. And to the top shelf, I have my salt and pepper shakers. I got these at home in another town that I've traveled to. So we don't have an out at home here in my town. Wish we did. Okay, and then I'm gonna add to the top shelf this little maple leaf. My mom bought this for me as a souvenir when they went up into the New England states several years ago to see fall foliage, and so she brought this back for me. And then I'm going to use this little squirrel that I believe I bought at the Dollar Tree, and he's going to sit up here on the top right there, and then the little leaf. So that's done. I'm happy with how that turned out. So right here I'm going to put a utensil jar. This white one, I got this several years ago also at Bed Bath & Beyond, which we have no longer. So there's that, and I'm going to put in my utensils. I have mostly wooden utensils except for my whisk, and those are from various places. Thrift stores. I got one from Hobby Lobby, this one, and it was from the fall line at half off. This little here was a fork that I found at our local Goodwill. The rest I just probably picked up at Walmart or somewhere. So anyway, okay, this side's done. So now we'll move over here to this other side of the stove and put a few little touches over here. Oh wait, I forgot one thing. I have this little pitcher here. I guess it's like a little creamer. I found that at a local thrift store, and then I found these little wooden measuring spoons at Hobby Lobby in the spring shop. And I was going to sit that over here with this, right here next to my cutting board. I almost forgot. So there. Now it's done. I like it. I like it. Okay, now we're going to move over to here. And so I'm going to use this white bowl. I'm going to dust it out because it is super nasty, and I'm using my handy dandy Swiffer. Okay. I'm going to pause the camera for a minute so I can flip the camera around so you can see what I'm doing over here. Give me a second. Okay, not so much going on over here on this side because I have my cake stand, which I always keep here, and my toaster, which always stays here too, and then my little Google that I have sitting there. So this is this. I'm going to use this little cloth, which is actually a pillow form that I bought at Amazon, or pillow cover. But I'm just going to fold it over and just lay it into here. And then I'm going to put my little pears in here. And I'm just going to sit it in this corner right there. And then that just adds that little touch of orange and white here on this side of the counter. I like to keep this open because I use it to prepare supper when I cook. Anyway, so that's this. So we're done here. Next we will move into the dining room. But before we do that, I'm going to stop and give you an overview of the kitchen. Now that the kitchen is all done, we're going to move into the dining room. I'm going to go and wipe down all the surfaces on the hutch, and then over here on the buffet, get all this cleared off the table so that we can clean it and decorate there. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to start wiping down. I just use Pledge and paper towels to wipe down. So let's get going. I also use my handy dandy Swiffer to dust anything off. So I'm going to dust this lamp and the picture up above. I got this farmhouse picture at Hobby Lobby along with the windmill. Those are both from Hobby Lobby. I don't think we carry them anymore. If we do, but I bought them probably 3 or 4 years ago also. I got this buffet at a local garage sale for a really good deal. It's oak and I've had it probably going on 20 some odd years. Okay, now I'm going to move over to the buffet. It's also an antique that I found at a little local store that used to sell old furniture. And so it was all a wood color and I painted it black, and I have a furniture black fetish. I love black furniture, so you could probably see that by my house. So I'm going to spray the shelves and wipe those down. now we've got everything wiped down. So now I'm going to start replacing everything back up on my shelves. I'm going to dust everything down with my Swiffer. So on the top shelf next to the little lamp, I have all these little Crocs. I found these at the local Goodwill. They came off. There was 4 of them. I have a little one put away right now. But they were a really good deal. I can't remember, maybe $7 or something like that for all 4 of them. So I just display these up here on the top shelf. That's the biggest one. This is the next size. And here's the size down from that. And then I have a smaller one. So there's that. Then next on the top shelf, I'm going to add this pitcher. I'm not actually going to put anything in it, and I'll show you why in a minute. So, okay, I have that. I'm going to set that on there. And then at the end, I have this big bowl here that I'm going to add to that. I may have to adjust some. There. Now, top shelf is done. So then the next shelf, I have plates that I stand up because it has a plate rail. So I'll do those. They just really pop on the black. I've loved these white dishes. I have accumulated them from many different places. They didn't come as a set. I find some at Walmart, some things at thrift stores, things from Dollar Tree, just everywhere. Okay, there's all the plates up. So there's that, lining them up. All right, on this shelf here, I am going to put my bowls. We use these for cereal or homemade chili. And so I'm going to set those out. I have 3 different sizes of bowls. These here are a little deeper, so they make good chili bowls. And the weather's just getting perfect for chili time. All right, so on the top shelf here, I'm going to add my little teapot. I found this at like a little $1.29 store that we have here local, and really cute. So I'm going to sit it here, a little off-centered, because I'm going to add this little sugar bowl next to it. And then I'm going to add my little coffee cups. 2 on this side. And then I'll add 2 to the other side. There. So now here on the bottom shelf, I have a platter. I got this easel at Hobby Lobby. They have all kinds of easels. I'm going to sit that down on that bottom shelf, center it, and then I have lots of dishes here and my little saucers. I'm going to divide these plates up, and I'm gonna set a stack on each side. So I have 4, 6, 8, I have 10, so I'm gonna do 5 on one side here, and then 5 on the other side. And like I said previously, I usually leave this hutch always like this. I may add a little hint or something of seasonal stuff, but this is a functional hutch for the most part. I use a lot of the items on here. Okay, so that's done. I'm not gonna wipe the table down yet because I'm gonna run get all the stuff that I'm gonna decorate these 2 vignettes. Okay, now I have all the things I'm gonna be using in here, which isn't that much, but it's here on the table. I'm gonna start by getting some of the greenery stems, and I'm gonna put them up here in this picture. I'm gonna use these leaves here, and I picked these up this year at Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna just kind of stick them behind this picture. Just let the leaves drape down somewhat. And I have 3 stems that I'm using for this. Okay, so there's that. I think that just adds just enough fall up there. And so now, the only other thing that I'm adding over here is this white ceramic pumpkin right here. And I have just put in a candle called Apple Pumpkin. It's Mainstays by Walmart. I think they're like $3.98 a candle, and they smell so good. They put the aroma all throughout your home, and for only $4, you can't beat it. Again, this one's called Apple Pumpkin. I'm going to sit that one right here on this. I'm just going to sit the lid right there because I'm going to make my house smell like fall. So I'm going to get my candle lighter, and I'm going to light this candle. Okay, now to the buffet over here. I'm going to add this little wicker basket. I got this on clearance, off the clearance aisle at Walmart. I think it was like $10. So I'm gonna sit that right here. I'm gonna sit my lamp in it, just like that. Again, I used my Hammer spray paint to paint this vase. It was a very ugly mint color, and I did not like it. So again, I thought copper. So I'm going to sit that right here next to my lamp. And I have a couple of little florals. I have these little mums and just these little airy picks here. I know these came from Dollar Tree. These could have come from Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby, not sure. So I'm just going to kind of bunch them around. I'm going to put like that, and then I'm just going to kind of stick them in that pitcher. There. That gives that a little bit of a fall look. And then I have this little printable that I got. It says, God is great, God is good. Let us thank him for our food. Amen. This is the prayer that as I was a child, we said every night before we ate supper. So this just brings back a lot of special, sweet memories. So I'm going to get my handy dandy Swiffer and I'm going to dust him off. I'm going to sit that right over here. And then I have a little candle that I thrifted. The candle is mine, but the little holder I got at Goodwill, I believe. Okay. Next, I'm going to add these beads. I got those at Hobby Lobby last year at Christmas. They have wood beads and then like big fat puffy beads. And I just thought they were something that I could use year round. So I'm going to kind of drape those and cascade them through the basket and around on this little buffet here. So I'm going to drop that there. Just kind of wind it around like so. And then I'm going to add this little pumpkin, which I also found at our local Goodwill. It had not even been burned until I decided to burn it the other day. But it was a brand new candle, so really good deal. And I paid $4.99. Here's that sticker on that. So brand new candle for $4.99. Was super cute. So that's the hutch. And then the final touch to the buffet is I'm going to add this little leaf plate. And I'm just going to kind of prop it up back here. Like so. There. Okay, so the buffet is done. So I'm going to light that candle also. And my room is going to be smelling like fall in a minute. This table is extremely heavy. So is the bench. My husband built this furniture for me for my birthday, I think 2 or 3 years ago. I love it. Okay, got the rug cleared off. Now I'm gonna roll it up and then I'll bring in the new one and we'll see how it looks. Also, you'll notice as I'm rolling this up that I have hardwood floors, and these are the original hardwood floors except for the pieces we've had to replace for my home that was built in 1944. That was one of the selling points. And they had actually covered them up. So we ripped everything out and redid the floors in all of the rooms. Okay, so out with the black and white. This is my helper Booger. He's one of my 8 house cats. Right, Boog? He's Boog. And this other black cat is my other kitty, our newest addition, Sable. She joined our family about a year ago. This is another bench that came with my table that Daniel built, but I found a couple of years ago, I found 2 dining chairs that I liked. So I moved one of the benches out and sat it here on the wall, and it just gives a little accent. I have a little pillow over here. It says Hello Pumpkin next to my wall of memories. When I get the table back, I'll slide the other bench down a little bit, but I think I really like this rug. What do y'all think? Be sure to let me know in the comments section what you think about this new rug versus the black and white one I removed. I like to leave just a little bit of the bench showing. They will shove all the way under, but I just think it's nice to be able to see part of the bench. I think it makes it look more attractive. Now I'm going to get these chairs. I bought these at an antique mall. I think I got them for $20 a piece. They're just ladder backs. But I like how they add just a little bit more character than just having benches on each side. Okay, so the furniture's back. I'm going to sit this one back on this corner to help that lay down some. And now I'm going to wipe down the table. I normally don't use Pledge, but since on the table, but since I have it out, I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I usually just wipe it down with a damp cloth. Truth be told though, the only time we really use my dining room table is when my parents come over to eat. We're those TV watching families while they eat supper. Okay, so that's all wiped down. There. Now, I'm going to go into this room and get out the items that I'm going to use for the table. I'm going to start with the runner, which I believe I'm going to have to rub down because anything I put out fabric-wise, cats think they own it. So this is like their bed. They think this is their bed. So let me get my lint roller so I can roll off all their cat hair. When you live with 8 house cats and 2 dogs, you're bound to have pet hair on everything. Okay. One more sheet and we'll call that done. I did a Facebook poll a couple of nights ago when I was playing around with doing my kitchen table to see. I had some scarves that I was trying, and then this table runner, and the table runner was the winner. So that's why I'm using it. Plus, it was the one I liked best too, so it worked out in my favor. Okay, I'm gonna get this dough bowl, and I'm gonna center, well, I'm not actually centering it, I'm off centering it, but I'm sitting it cat a corner here. I may have to adjust that, but that's where we'll start. And I have these 3 pewter candle holders that I found at a local antique store. And so I'm going to use those here. I'm going to put 2 of them here. Now I'm going to set one over here. Okay. Then I have 2 pumpkins. I bought this one at Walmart. I have no idea, but it was only $5.62. And it's a good sized pumpkin, but it was really glossy and I did not like it. So I took some matte spray paint, matte clear spray paint, and sprayed it, and so it took some of the sheen away. And then this one I bought at Hobby Lobby. It says in 2008, and it says welcome fall. I'm gonna sit it right here. And then I'm gonna sit this one right back here. There. But I think I'm gonna have to move, I think I'm getting too one-sided. So let's scoot everything down a smidge. Okay, we'll go with that for now. Then I have my amber jar. I bought this at Hobby Lobby, I believe last year. I'm gonna sit that in my dough bowl like that. And in it, I'm gonna put these dried naturals. They're just kind of a burnt red, orangey kind of color. And I got these at Home Depot at the end of the fall season last year. I'm just gonna put them in my amber vase. Get them adjusted. Okay, there's that. I forgot one of them. I'm gonna stick that in. There we go. Then I have this little leaf pick from Hobby Lobby. I'm just gonna lay it here. Just let it flow out a little bit. Okay. There's that. I'm adding these 2 pumpkins. Me and my mom made these last year. We took some old little Dollar Tree styrofoam pumpkins, pulled the stem out, took some yarn from Hobby Lobby, did some braids, and ran braids. It's probably got about 60 braids in there. And then we took a stick from outside and inserted it in the top. They turned out really, really cute. I'm gonna put those in my dough bowl. That. Next, I have a couple of pine cones that I'm going to add into here. And some little beads that I believe I got these at the Dollar General. And they say blessed, and they have the orange, white, and wood with a little tassel at the end. I'm just going to drape them out of my dough bowl. Like so. Then I have a little scarecrow holding the moon on a little pedestal. I thrifted this from somewhere so long ago I can't tell you where from. But I'm going to set him back here by the candle. And then I have that little pumpkin that I showed y'all in my fall haul. And I got this at Target. And then another pine cone. I'm going to set those just right back here. Then the final touch are the candles. I have 2 tall taper candles for these sticks. And then a short one for that one. The taper candles don't sit in it well. Okay, there's my dining room table. So the only thing I have left to decorate is my accordion hooks over here. So I'm going to turn the camera around so y'all can see that. For my accordion hook, I pointed out that I have this, and it has little lights in it. Let me turn those on for you. I've hidden the light kit in the pocket of the apron. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to change batteries, so let me do that right quick. we go. All lit up. And into the pocket. Okay, there's that. I then have this little wreath that I bought. I got this at Hobby Lobby, half off when they have floral on sale. And it's in the everyday wreaths. It's not a fall wreath. So anyway, I found that back there. So I'm gonna hang that right there. And then this little sign that I showed y'all in my haul, I got at the Dollar Tree for $5 because it was in their plus section. It has the little wooden beads, and then it's copper, and it's really cute. I'm gonna hang that right there. I then have this little bucket that I just dropped some little eucalyptus leaves in. I got this little bucket at Hobby Lobby in our spring shop. And I'm gonna hang it just right there. And then I have this little towel that I got at Hobby Lobby this year. It says homemade pumpkin pie, baked fresh daily. Again, I'm just gonna tie a knot in that. And then I'm just gonna stick it over this. I had to get onto one of my cats, you heard me. That was Buddy. He's using my new rug as a scratching post all the time. Anyway, here's 3 more of those little copper mugs. And I got all 6 of these at a little antique store for around $10. And then I'm just gonna hang them randomly on this hook. That's all I'm gonna put on the accordion hook. And I think, let me take a peek at all my stuff I had in here. That looks like we're done with the decorating. So I'm going to do the same and let y'all take a overview of everything that we've done today. There's my helper Booger.